Hey beauties, it's Nikia here with a hair tutorial for you. So my hair is already cornrowed up. I had a coworker do it for me because, as you all know, I cannot cornrow. So I have 6 cornrows going up the back and the sides. I think I may have 7 or 8. I never counted. And I just washed my hair, co-washed it, and I blow dried it to release the curl pattern a little bit so it wouldn't be so difficult to cornrow. And I used the tension method. I actually don't have a video on this, but you can go to De La Soul's channel. That's whose video I watched on how to do the tension method, and I'll make sure I link her video so you can go check it out on her page. So I'm going to show you the products that I used the leave-in conditioner. This is just a sample that my friend Jazz gave me for our Galentine's Day. It's the Curls Blueberry Bliss Prepare to Leave-In Conditioner. And then I used this blow dry spray that I got in a Birch box. And I used this oil at the end to seal everything in. And I'm going to be using my argan oil, my Cream of Nature argan oil mousse, and my Eco Styler gel. This is the argan oil version. And I thought that I was going to be using the conditioner and the oil again, but I actually decided to leave these products out when I was styling this front portion of my hair. So I'm going to a wedding this weekend, so I wanted to do a nice style because the wedding is formal. So, you know, everybody automatically thinks with natural hair, oh, I need to straighten it to look nice. No, you don't. So just here's another style, another option. So if you have something formal you have to go to, you're in a wedding or for your own wedding, you could definitely use this style. So I'm using small sections and I'm combing through, make sure there's no tangles or knots. Just make sure that my style comes out clean, sleek, smooth, and very minimal frizz. And I'm going to be using my orange perm rods on this section. So you all have seen me perm rod my hair before, but I'm doing a little bit differently this time because I'm using stretched hair, and I just noticed from the last time that it would be better to have my hair stretched with a little bit of heat. And hey, I did go back and with the leave-in. So I'm just applying a little bit of that product, not too much because I don't want my hair to revert, but just enough to add a little bit of moisture in that section. My hair was still moisturized even though I had blow dried it out and been wearing it for a day or so. And then I'm going to take my styling mousse and I'm going to apply that to this section as well. And again, not too much where your hair starts to revert back, but enough to get the desired style that you want. So I said that I was going to try perm rods again, and this is not my whole head, just a smaller section, but I am doing the things that I said I wanted to do to improve on the style. And I've applied that to the section. Now I'm going to actually get a smaller section, break this one in half, and apply the gel. And I'm using the same technique to roll, just changing the state of my hair where it's more stretched. So applying that all over, especially the ends, because I want those to be nice and smooth. Taking my orange perm rod, I love the curl that these give. They're nice and full. So I'm going to wrap the end around the roller and then wrap my hair over the ends. And then I'm going to do a roll, and then I'm going to twist and roll and twist method until I get to the top of my head. And then I'm just going to secure that roller in place. And I love the curl that this method gives. And I just felt like this would be so much better this time because I use smaller sections. And now I'm just speeding this up for you guys. Just doing the same thing. So the things that I changed is that I use smaller sections. My hair is stretched even more. And I used less product so that my hair is not super damp and it wouldn't take long to dry, and that would prevent frizz at the end when I'm actually taking it down. So twisting there, and this, my hair being stretched out, also help with my roots, because last time I felt like my roots were still very curly and fluffy, and I didn't get the smooth curls that I wanted, and they weren't able to last as long as I wanted them to. It lasted for maybe like 2.5 days, but these curls I feel like were able to last longer. Well, if I hadn't gotten rained on. Alright, so I have the perm rods installed in that section that was left out in the top. And then what I've been doing on my edges where I have shorter pieces of hair, I've been twisting the roots maybe about 2 or 3 times, and then just applying the perm rod as I normally would. Because it's hard to catch all of that hair in the perm rod when that section is so short. Sure it's tight at the root. And now to deal with the ends of these braids, all I'm going to do is just take them out. Not too much because I didn't want them to come unraveled. But I'm just going to use my comb to undo those and probably leave like 1/4 of the braid left in there. If I start taking it down too much, it's going to unravel where the cornrow actually is. So I'm leaving a little bit of the braid. And same steps as I did in that section that I left out. Applying the leave-in. I'm going to apply the styling mousse from Cream of Nature and using my Eco Styler Argan Oil Gel. I'm using that same roll and twist and roll and twist. Alright, now coming to end. I think I used all the orange rollers that I had. I think I had about 24, and that's because I used small sections. I'm excited to see how these came out, and I left these in for a day and some change. Yeah, probably about 24 hours, because I did this on a Friday evening, and the wedding was on Saturday evening, and I didn't take them out until then. I'm just making sure that there's no frizz. Seeing the takedown. And boom, here I am in my hotel room. Ignore my friend Dave in the background. I'm using my Kinky+Coily oil. This is anti-frizz. So I'm spraying that in my hand, and I'm going to apply that to my cornrows in the back. And then making sure that I still have some residual oil on my hands, so that when I take down the perm rods, that there's less frizz and that the hair just kind of slips through my hands instead of getting tangled. So as you can see, I'm just unraveling them in the opposite direction in which I installed. Yeah, hey Dave. He was fixing our heat. It wasn't working, but he got it to work. Shout out to my man Dave. He's gonna hate me. And as you can see, the perm rod had bigger sections than the ones with the braids, but that was fine because I'm going to start to pin it up so the curls can fall where I want them to. And I just love the way they came out. Like, y'all, look at how luscious and juicy and defined these curls are. Like, this is my best perm rod set ever. So I'm just kind of pinning it up because I want it to be a kind of a pineapple. And I got this style from My Natural Sisters. And Tony actually did this style. And I can link her video here. Her style is a little bit different from mine. That's why I said she's my inspiration. And she did wand curls. But, you know, I'm going heatless, no direct heat. And here I'm just separating and twirling to get the fullness that I like. And I didn't want to separate too much because as I was getting ready, it started to rain. So I knew it would kind of puff up a little bit. But y'all, I have never gotten a perm rod set like this. Now, I will forever and always stretch my hair using the tension method if I ever want to install perm rods or flexi rods. Because I just have really tight, kinky curls. And just doing it on wet hair does not work for me. My hair has to be stretched. And see, I'm pinning it up so it can like fall to the side. Pull the curls apart to get the fullness. And running my mouth talking. And I know some of you are going to ask, what's this makeup look? What's this? Don't worry, I'm going to be posting a chit chat, get ready with me after I post this tutorial, so you'll be able to see how I got this makeup look and what my final look was for the wedding. Alright, I've gotten my hair to fall how I want it. I'm just going to take my rake comb and lift my roots a little bit to get that fullness. Y'all, look at these curls. Like, get it close on your screen. Do y'all see this? Like, what? Oh my goodness. It's popping. And I also did pin the braids up to make sure you can see them, see the cornrows, so you can see them in the back. Because, you know, my coworker did some good work, y'all. You gotta see it. Probably use 1,000 bobby pins. But this is the finished look. I was in love with it. Like, y'all should have seen me when I put my dress on. What? Couldn't tell me nothing. Here's the back. The cornrows look so clean and neat. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to rate, comment, and most of all, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Thank you all so much for the love and support. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at NikiaJalyn. And you can like my beauty page on Facebook by the same name, NikiaJalyn. And you can stay up to date and you never miss when I post. Again, beauties, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.